For an expert's take on the regulatory reforms, we're joined by Dr. Jun-sok, professor of economics at the Catholic University of Korea. Thank you so much, Dr. Yang, for coming in today.
Happy to be here.
Before we start dissecting the Moon administration's new deregulation measures, I want to start off by talking a little bit about the current state of Korea's government regulations. Are there simply too many of them? Why is it so important to overhaul existing regulations?
Okay, I think we see a lot of demand for regulations by people. Part of it is because they feel sometimes mistakenly that you need regulations and laws to help protect them from various situations coming from, say, dangerous products or dangerous situations. So I think there is a real demand for these type of regulations. Problem is they're not very efficient. They're not very well thought out. Sometimes the costs outweigh the benefits. And there's also a lot of interest group politics which play into this. They use regulations to guarantee extra profits for themselves, which they don't want to give up. But I think, at least for President Moon's proposals that he came up with, I think what was very important is that a lot of regulations are outdated. Let me just give you two examples. There was a program for measuring your pulse on a smartphone. And the government insisted that if you use this software, then you have to register the smartphone as a medical device. Now, you can sort of see what the intention behind that is. You want to protect people from using bad medical devices. But in most other countries, you would just say, this is just for your own knowledge. If you see this information, then go and check with a doctor. This is not the final definite information, so go check with a doctor. But Korean laws and regulations don't allow that type of change.
Now, could you tell us where Korea stands in comparison to other countries? I understand when it comes to level of government deregulation, I understand that Korea has one of the highest levels of government regulations among OECD member nations.
Okay. Korea doesn't keep track of them anymore, but we used to keep track of number of regulations. And they range, depending on how you count it, from about 7,000 to 11,000. So from that, it doesn't sound like we have a lot of regulations. If you go to the United States, then they have literally hundreds of thousands of pages of regulations. Their regulation books fill a whole library. But United States is known as a fairly well-regulated, efficient regulated country, whereas Korea, well, if you look at, say, IMD or WEF competitiveness report, Korea is ranked around 20th, ranked in between, say, 15 to 30 usually. But if you look at the regulatory part of it, then we fall all the way to, say, 50 or even 90s. So there's a lot of perception that Korea is a very badly regulated country.
It's a badly regulated country. Now let's get down to Monday's meeting on the regulatory reform presided over by President Moon Jae-in. Now, comprehensive negative, as in direct translation, and regulatory sandbox system were some of the keywords mentioned during the meeting. And these terms may not be familiar to quite a lot of people. Could you explain those terms for us?
Okay, if we start with the regulatory sandbox, which is somewhat easier to explain, that means, let's say you come up with a new product. Well, the current system, you have to classify that new product as something. So smartphone is classified as a communications equipment. But that means if you want to use, say, that pulse measuring program, it's not a communication product. So they have to re-register it as a medical product, and that creates a lot of problems, especially in the time of Fourth Industrial Revolution, where you want to have convergence between a lot of different types of goods. So what the regulatory sandbox does is that, well, let's not regulate it yet. Let's let it be used in the marketplace. And if we, as we see how it's used, where it's used, that may give us a chance to better regulate it. So if there does come up to be a need for regulation, then at least we can regulate it appropriately. Now, negative system means that unless it's specifically said in the law, or the regulations involved, then you don't regulate this product. Taking the smartphone again as an example, you don't classify it as a communications equipment or medical equipment, so you can use it as anything you want. But if it turns out that there really is a need for this smartphone to be regulated as a medical product, then you can regulate it then. But until then, you can do anything you want. As long as it's not specifically prohibited, you can do it.
Do you expect any side effects from this, from the launch, use first, regulate later policy on new products?
Okay, there always is a slight danger that once it's not regulated, it could cause problems. What I do worry somewhat is that one of the reasons why Korea has such a strict regulation system is that if a problem comes up with a good, then there's a legal basis for compensation, for punishment, and you may not be able to get that with this type of regulatory sandbox system. But I think problems with that is going to be minor because, well, if you're making a bad product, if you're making a dangerous product, then people are going to be, well, people are not going to want that product.
Right, they will feel unprotected.
Right. So I think the producers, their own self-interest, should act to limit the worst problems from taking place.
Now, looking at the specific fields, drones, self-driving cars, smart city, financial technology, or fintech, as we call it, were some of the main areas that took center stage during Monday's meeting. Does this mean that businesses that are related to the fourth industrial revolution would benefit the most out of this new reform guidelines?
I think President Moon specifically picked the areas of the fourth industrial revolution for the regulatory reform. If we look at the entire area of regulatory reform, it's a much wider area. So you not only want to deal with, say, technology-related regulations as we did here, but you also want to deal with things like labor regulations, working hours, the product safety. All those types of regulations are or price regulations, actually. That's also another very important topic. But all those things are dealt with in the area of regulatory reform. But President Moon, at least this time, specified areas specifically dealing with fourth industrial revolution.
Would that have any adverse effects to other businesses that are not so much related to the fourth industrial revolution? Okay,
well, whenever you give too many advantages to one sector of the economy, it has the potential to distort the market by bringing in too much resources from other industries. I don't really expect that to be a problem for this particular set of regulations because fourth industrial revolution industries are not yet that large. But I am somewhat concerned because, well, for these fourth industrial revolution companies, they're going to have an easier time to bring new products to the market. So that for them is a plus. But there's a lot of other regulations as well, labor areas, price regulations, and so on. So that may act as a choke point. So one choke point has been solved, so they're doing well over there, but they may get to another choke point and they may not be able to go beyond that.
So it's a much more complicated problem than I had thought. Korea's past governments were not so successful in implementing, in fructifying the deregulation measures. As far as I know, it dates all the way back to 1998. You've mentioned this slightly, but why is it so hard to overhaul regulations? Why are we still struggling to deregulate?
Okay, 98 example is actually an interesting one because they counted up all the regulations and the President, Kim Dae-jung at the time, said cut it in half. And if they cut all the regulations in half, they expected the regulatory burden to be halved. But it turned out that not to be so. The regulatory burden didn't change very much at all. And one of the reasons it turned out was that there's a lot of overlapping regulations. We can see an example of this in, say, the cryptocurrency market. We saw a lot of disconnect between the Justice Ministry, Financial Supervisory Commission, and the Ministry of Finance. So if you get rid of regulations by one ministry, well, regulations from other ministries may still exist. Now, for the executive branch of the government, In Korea, laws and regulations can be written by the executive branch, who send it to the National Assembly to be approved, or through the National Assemblymen who write their own laws and then submit it for voting. For the executive branch, the government, they do have a process where at least they try to get opinions from other ministries. But for regulations written by National Assemblymen, they don't go through that process. So it may be good intentioned, but it may add regulations which overlap with previous existing regulations, so that even if one is removed, the other remains. Another problem is that a lot of these regulations are made very quickly. For example, when we have a scare about food safety, people want things done very quickly. So there's not enough time to do a full cost-benefit analysis. So sometimes these regulations become very wasteful, very inefficient. And those are the type of regulations that we try to get rid of a lot of times, but there's a lot of popular resistance because it's a safety regulation. And then there's problems with interest groups. One of the more interesting comparisons I've seen is that when we were talking with, educating foreign investors about Korea's regulatory system, and we used some examples. And one thing we noticed was that changing, say, tax classifications or changing product classifications where the only requirement is changing the regulations which affect only the government, that took maybe 3 or 6 months. So it wasn't that hard. But one regulation which I remember, selling exercise equipment for handicapped people, because the regulation said that you could only sell those products at a pharmacy. And we wanted to loosen that regulation so that it could be sold at department stores or sporting stores. There was a lot of resistance, and loosening that regulation took 18 months. So whenever people use these regulations to get extra profits, that creates a strong incentive not to change those regulations.
Now, on that note, what kind of efforts do you think are needed for the Moon administration to actually succeed in a regulatory reform this time?
Okay, I think regulatory reform, I think what we had during this meeting was a good start. I like the regulatory sandbox a lot. But as I mentioned, there's going to be several choke points. So we need regulatory reform to be more comprehensive. We need to look at what regulations are actually choke points for the companies and deal with all of them, not just 1 or 2 at a time. I think one of the biggest flaws about previous administrations' regulatory reform is being repeated here. Some choke points are very politically sensitive, so they don't want to handle them. But if those choke points exist, then companies are not going to be able to go beyond it, and our productivity will keep being low.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Yang, for coming in today. I'm afraid that is all the time we have for you. Thank you for sharing your insights with us.
Thank you.